Fuck you.
Please don't kill me. I have a lot to live for. I have a wife and kids. Shut the fuck up, you fucking shithead. Fuck you.
Hello again. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Significant progress has been made, as you can all plainly see, but we still have a long way to go. With this giant hammer now in my possession, I am one step closer to being exactly like the Vordt of the Boreal Valley. Not to mention I can deal major damage. Of course, it doesn't come without its hiccups, like for example, it is very slow and requires a lot of stamina to use, so I'm gonna need to put some more levels into certain stats to make it easier on myself, not to mention get in some practice using it so I don't die to bosses as often. Thankfully, there's a whole cathedral full of hammer fodder up ahead, and I can't wait to get in there. So, without further ado, it's time to make good on my promise and fully dismantle the entire Catholic Church. Okay, so the cathedral is heavily guarded, so if we're gonna get inside and defeat the Catholic Church, we're gonna need a plan. Using this very real map that I stole, we are going to map out our exact route to get into this cathedral. But before we can even enter, we have to face the gate guard.
My clone!
I could just charge right up and fight him, but that's not smart. So I'll use the woods as cover and catch him by surprise.
Oh no! Can't make it! Can't make it! The shit's stuck!
On my way, friend! Door's stuck! Door's stuck!
Wanna see a magic trick? Good! Abracadabra!
Now that we've secured a safe house right outside the big cathedral, it's time for us to make our way further inside. As we can see on the map, we have to make our way through this graveyard in order to get there. But it's not exactly empty. It's crawling with the worst enemy known to man. No, not dogs or archers, but homeless people.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
Alright, let's drop the bit for a second. The Cathedral of the Deep as an area can be really annoying sometimes. It has a variety of enemies, and each one seems to have a mechanic that makes them more annoying than the last. Like these hungry orphans that cling to the walls, or these grave wardens who have attack patterns so long and complicated that you can barely get a hit in. The thing about the cathedral is you can't just enter from the front. You actually have to enter from the back instead, and that's heavily guarded. The best thing for you to do most of the time is just make a run for it as fast as you can. Once you manage to make your way past all that, you can push open the double doors and enter the cathedral, where we have several new problems. Oh, it only gets better from here. We're in the belly of the beast now, which means while my goal draws near, so too does my inevitable and continuous demise. The farther down I delve into the cathedral, the farther I spiral into mind-numbing depression. Why, you may be wondering? We've got Discord moderators. The homeless woman from Undead Settlement, punishment for my sin of greed. Jesus Christ, that's a long name.
The walls will ooze green slabs!
Holy Knights. This room isn't really so bad though, you know? Just so long as you look out for the
mysterious thing!
What in oblivion is that?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
You might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you since I know everything you're
Fuck!
The Catholic Church was certainly more difficult than I anticipated, but we made it all the same. And after hours of traversal, exploring every corner of this old cathedral to get every item and beat as many enemies as I can to collect this many souls, we finally stand before our goal. The main foe we have to defeat if we want the Catholic Church to fall. I want to see you die fighting.
Be gone!
I misjudged you. You're far too lax. All of my hard work finally paid off. As I promised, with the death of all those dudes, the Catholic Church will have no choice but to...
Your quest is far from over. You have merely severed one head of the Catholic Hydra.
What? But that's impossible. The Archdeacon is dead. How can the Church even persist with him gone?
He was merely a figurehead, young Vordt. Your true foe lies above the clouds, in the ancient city, Cleveland.
It appeared that my quest was far from through. In order to get to Cleveland, I was going to need a couple of important things. Sadly, the voice in my head neglected to mention the looming threats that awaited me at each of my destinations. But as the Vordt of the Boreal Valley, it's my duty to... Wait, I don't actually know the lore. What is the Vordt supposed to do again?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
By killing the deacons, we acquired the...
This is worthless.
No!
a special surprise tool that will help us later. Much later, in fact. Yes, as unbelievable as it may seem, the walk to Cleveland is not a direct one. In order to access the magical city in the clouds, we're gonna need to get through obligatory poison swamp level. The Farron Swamp, a scenic locale that features such sights as overabundant foliage, beautiful islands among the gorgeous waters, and enemies that will absolutely fuck your shit up.
Yeah, I feel pretty sorry for the next guy who looks at me funny.
What about that guy?
But unfortunately, I'm gonna save all of that for next time. Yep, that's right. What, you wanted more than one location or boss fight per video? Dumbass! I've got work in the morning. No, but in all seriousness, sorry for taking so long to upload. I moved into a new house with some friends recently, and it was quite the adjustment with work and family and boring shit nobody cares about. To those of you who stuck around this long, if any of you are even left, thank you for waiting and watching. There's been a bit of a learning curve with Adobe Premiere, but I'm getting more inventive as I go along. So maybe as the series continues, eventually these videos will look actually presentable at some parts. With all of that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.